Welcome back to Unlimited Reads. You're with Chris, and thanks for joining me today as I will be sharing with you everything I would like to read in January of 2025, and hopefully I can get through a lot of these. But the first book I'm going to talk about is one that is going to be read and talked about by many booktubers next year, which is going to be unbelievable, and Jenny Wirtz is going to be feeling the love, I am sure. I am talking about Curse of the Mist Wraith, which is the first book in the Wars of Light and Shadows series, which spans is decades in the making from Jenny Wirtz. And I'm really looking forward to this one, along with everyone else, and can't wait to get stuck in, because there are quite a few books in the series, and hopefully I can get through one every other month, so we'll see how we go. At the time of filming this, I will be starting Gallant, which is the prequel novella, and I heard it's very, very good, so I can't wait to get stuck in there. Hopefully I should finish that by the end of December, which will be very, very good, and can't wait to hear other people's thoughts on this book as they read it next year. John over at Talking Story in particular is amongst a raft of prominent booktubers that are going to be reading it together and talking about it, so I can't wait to see everyone's thoughts on it, and I'll be sharing my thoughts with you as well. But really looking forward to jumping into this one. The next book I'm going to talk about, which is something I'm really looking forward to reading in January. I didn't get a chance to read it in December because I was committed to Wind and Truth by Brandon Sanderson, but I am talking here about Tom Clancy's Defense Protocol, which is the next book in the Jack Ryan thriller series, and this is their follow-up contribution to the Ryanverse, and I'm really looking forward to this one. It's going to feature Katie Ryan again, President Ryan's youngest daughter, and can't wait to see how she saves the world this time, but I'm really looking forward to getting stuck into that one. The next book I'm really looking forward to reading next month is called Lost Man's Lane by Scott Carson. This is based on a recommendation from Mike over at Mike's Book Reviews, who is going to be reading this one. Let me read the back cover to you. Marshall Miller would have remembered her face even if he hadn't seen it on a missing poster. When a young woman goes missing in his small town, the investigation hinges on Marshall's haunted sighting of her, crying in the back seat of a police car driven by a cop named Maddox. There's only one problem. No local cop named Maddox exists, but the speeding ticket he handed to Marshall certainly does. Dealing with police and media is heady stuff for a teenager, the son of a single mother, but Marshall is sure he can handle it until the shocking day when his reliability as a witness implodes. Now, scorned and shamed, he finds unlikely allies as he confronts the ancient secrets behind his small town's peaceful facade and learns the truth about his own family. Sounds really, really compelling. I can't wait to get stuck in, and I'll be sure to let you know my impressions and thoughts about that one. The next book I'm really looking forward to is a fantasy title, and this is book 2 of the Bound and the Broken series by Ryan Cahill. I'm talking about Of Darkness and Light. I really enjoyed the hell out of Blood and Fire, and I'm just I regret not getting to this one any sooner. I was distracted in December with Wind and Truth, but I am prioritizing this one for January because I love the characters. I love the series ever since reading The Fall, which was the prequel novella to the series. I absolutely loved it and just had to pick this up, and this is coming in at about 867 pages, but it will read very quickly because Ryan Cahill's writing style is very quick. The pacing is great. He doesn't bog you down with lengthy pages of description. He moves his characters from place to place very quickly, and can't wait to share my thoughts on this one with you. Really looking forward to that. Next up, we have a bit of a palate cleanser here. After I read Of Darkness and Light, I'm going to be reading a Doctor Who title. I'm going to continue my Doctor Who journey next year, and this is Doctor Who and the Seeds of Doom by Philip Hinchcliffe, and this features the 4th Doctor. And we're talking, guys, about 123 pages, which will be a single sitting read for me, which is the perfect palate cleanser. And I did mention this year that I do want to read a lot of Doctor Who in 2025, so it will be happening, and can't wait to let you know what I think about that one. The last book I want to talk about, and I'm really excited about, is called Through the Midnight Door by Katrina Munro. This sounds unreal, and I have to read the back cover so you can see what this one's about. Three sisters, three keys, three unspeakable horrors. The Finch sisters once spent long hot summers exploring the dozens of abandoned properties littering their dying town, until they found an impossible home with an endless hall of doors and three keys left waiting for them. Curious, fearless, they stepped inside their chosen rooms and experienced horrors they never dared speak of again. Now, years later, youngest sister Claire has been discovered dead in that old, desiccated house. Haunted by their sister's suicide and the memories of a past they've struggled to forget, Meg and Esther find themselves at bitter odds. As they navigate the tensions of their brittle relationship, they draw unsettling lines between Claire's death, their own haunted memories, and a long-ago loss no one in their family has ever been able to face. With the house once again pulling them ever closer, Meg and Esther must find the connection between their sister's death and the shadow that has chased them across the years before the darkness claims them too. How cool does that sound? That is going to be prioritised for January as well. How I'm going to fit all these in, I'm not sure, but I'm going to have a damn good go. And January is shaping up to be a really good lineup and full of exciting reads that I can't wait to share with you. So there you go, guys. That is it for everything I would like to read in January. Looking forward to sharing my thoughts on that with you. Let me know what you're going to be reading in January, what bandwagons you're going to be jumping on, and what you're looking forward to reading the most. But yeah, thank you very much for watching. If you like my videos, please consider subscribing. But until the next video, guys, happy reading.